Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I'll give you all a few minutes to get in here before I really speak about what's going on here. Well, hello, everyone. Come on. Let's get those numbers up there. We're getting there. I'm going to wait till we get up to a couple hundred people at least so we can start talking about we're going to discuss a couple different things today about what's going on with laws and politics. So, everybody on here, I'm sure, knows about the Gabriel Fernandez case, the Anthony Avalos, the Noah, and so forth. Well, the new district attorney is talking that he thinks the charges don't fit the crimes. And he wants to lower the charges and, possibly set some of them free on murder charges of their children. And that, I don't think is right. They murdered the children. They should have to do their time. There's no reason child murderers should be out on the streets. That's one thing that should have the stiffest penalties of all, is child murderers, child molesters. But he does want to do away with a couple of he wants to change the laws to fit what he feels. He feels the charges were too heavy for what they did. I don't think so. I think they should rot where they're at. I mean, come on. What did those kids do to deserve what they got? Nothing I can see. And I know there's going to be a big demonstration, a protest down on the 16th in Los Angeles. But I myself, if the families are out there watching, contact me. I would love to interview you ahead of time. The 16th is a long ways away. I can be reached at 661-992-0330. Somebody needs to put pressure on this because this is not right. The prosecution system that's not going to basically prosecute anybody. It's going to be a free-for-all. But then we can go, okay, that blows me away. Then we can go to the next one, okay? This is the most recent one out here. The Lancaster father, Maurice Jewel Taylor Sr., 34 years old. He was a personal trainer. He's been charged for the murder and decapitation of the two children. There were two other children in the house. My understanding is they are 8 and 9 years old. And it sounds like the mother was in the house. He's now on a $4.2 million bail. He could face up to 57 years and 4 months to life in prison if convicted. But what I don't see here, what I haven't seen so far, is we've heard that the mother was in the home. 2 other children were in the home. But we haven't heard anything about what's going on with the mother. Oh, what is going on with the mother? Is she being charged? Or is she just free to go? A 12-year-old and a 13-year-old lost their lives in that home. The other children were forced to sit there and look at their siblings dead Not only that, they had to stay in their room for a few days without eating, basically starving them to death. I don't understand how people do it. I don't understand how they get away with it. I do foster care, and if the mother was there, the mother should be charged just the same. There's no reason she should be on the streets. Are the other kids safe? Are they with the mother? We don't know. That hasn't been spoken about yet. All I do know is they need to prosecute people to the fullest extent, especially crimes against children, crimes against the elderly. It doesn't mean, you don't prosecute them. Do we know what the role is of the mother in this whole thing? We don't. That has never been discussed. Basically, there was a woman, presumably the mother is what they're saying, and 2 other children that were at the home. They were questioned by homicide detectives. From there, we don't know what happened with that. But we do know that it's been confirmed the father did decapitate the children. And they had to have been there for a few days, especially if, with what they're saying, that the kids were forced to stay in the room for a couple days after. So, why didn't the mother seek help? Many questions out there. They state that the children were stabbed to death, sliced, lacerations, and stab wounds is what it said about both. Both children had a lot of stab wounds and lacerations. And then he decapitated them. What's next? And this is the type of people that Gascon is talking about letting off on crimes. Basically the same things that happened to Gabriel, Noah, all of them. They were murdered by parents. But he wants to let them off. I say no. But everybody have a blessed day. I'm going to say it's nutty, and hopefully the individuals that did it to all those children don't get out. God bless everybody. Have a blessed day.